Hey there, Stoffs subscribers. This is Eric Stoff. You probably know me, but in the event that you do not know me, I play guitar and I sing in the Stoffs, and it just so happens that I also write the songs that we play. And as part of our way to say thank you for subscribing to our subscription service, this is a little commentary track, maybe more of a podcast style thing. I'm going to give you an inside look at one of the songs on our July EP. It's the song called Labor Day.
When you asked what we would do with the power of choice.
So this song is very special to Brooke and me, and I'm sure you know Brooke. If you do not, she is the lead vocalist on this song, and she is also my wife. We were married on Labor Day weekend in 2013, and this song is about an anniversary trip we took in 2015. So for our 2-year anniversary, we went to Lake Superior Provincial Park in Canada, and we camped with our dog McGregor in Agawa Bay, which is on the east side of Lake Superior, for about a 3 or 4 day weekend trip. And there was something really magical about that weekend. We had been through a really busy season of our life. We had moved from Peru, Indiana to Carmel, Indiana just a few months before. Brooke had recently quit her teaching job to run her own business from home, and we just hadn't had much time to spend with one another. So when we crossed the border into Canada on this trip, we turned off our cell phones, and we had uninterrupted time with one another for the first time in what seemed like forever. So we went on hikes every day. We kayaked on Lake Superior. We cooked over the fire. We set up our hammock on mountaintops overlooking Lake Superior and explored the lake shore. It was like an amusement park for outdoor enthusiasts. It was awesome, and I really can't wait to go back someday. So the first lyrics in the song are, "We bathed in Lake Superior, and I caught a hint of fear in your voice. When you asked what we would do with the power of choice. Water droplets blurred my view of you, and the water chilled me through and through, but my imagination caught fire. Silhouetted by the northern sunset, you were posed to inspire." We really did go swimming in Lake Superior. That was our version of bathing on a rustic camping trip like this. We just walked right out into the freezing lake in our swimsuits and rinsed off the sweat from the days of hiking. And I'm like basically blind, so I had to wear my glasses into the water, which got all blurred with water drops. But I recently posted some photos on our Facebook page of the lake and the sunset, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. In the lyrics about power of choice and inspiration, they're kind of about what I mentioned earlier, trying to get our footing in a new hometown and with a new career. We were exploring what it meant to really use the power of choice instead of accepting whatever seemed to be the path of least resistance. So the last verse in the song is about a storm that came through our campground on our last night at Agawa Bay. And we had just kayaked out to some pictographs that are they're painted along the rocks of the shore. They were painted there by indigenous people many, many moons ago. And one of the pictographs depicts a big great lynx that the people believe to be responsible for the violent storms that often kick up across Lake Superior. As I understand it, they believed that the storms come from the lynx lashing its tail across the water. So this giant storm comes through on our last night there. We're sleeping in this little pop-up tent, and I mean, our tent just took a beating all night. It seemed like all of Lake Superior had risen up and was just crashing down on our tent all night long. So shortly after we got home, I had a few lyrical ideas already jotted down, and I started working on the song, and it came really quickly and really hasn't changed a ton since the original demo, which I just plopped down my phone, hit record, and played out the lyrics that I had written. I'm going to play that demo for you here in a second. But now listening back to those lyrics a year later, it just seems like this is a song about yearning for some emotional intimacy with your loved ones, because it is so easy to live in the same house and be around your loved ones every day and still feel like you're worlds apart. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of intentionality to be undistracted and face-to-face and vulnerable with one another, and kind of reconnect. So that's what this chorus is all about. Man, I'm thinking to myself, that was Labor Day. That was such an awesome, vivid, special time in my memory. and it just seems like it's so far out of reach. September seems like it's so far away. So I'm going to play the very first demo of Labor Day for you, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope this little commentary track, podcast style thing, whatever it is, I hope it gave you a little bit of insight to the song, and I hope it makes it a little bit more special for you in the future. So thank you very much for listening.
Whole house is
Yes.
even just for us being here.
We bathed in Lake Superior. I caught an interfere in your voice. When you asked what we would do, oh, with the power of choice. Water droplets blurred my view of you, and the water chilled me through and through, but my imagination caught fire. Silhouetted by the setting sun, oh, you were posed to inspire. And the view from the balded mountaintop, self for all the strength from the outcrop. Raindrops just began to appear, despite fog from that high up. My view was crystal clear. The lake rose and was poured out on us, respect because we knew that we must, until morning's weary face sent thunder rolling across the bay. Oh, the great links fell back in place. Ooh, that was Labor Day. But September, so far away. Ooh, that was Labor Day. Ooh, September, so far away.